Alright guys, in the last video we went ahead and we changed our keys up a little bit. We added a keys dev with our regular Mongo dev server or dev database and our Google keys, and then a keys prod which had our environment variables for Heroku. And then we went ahead and we added those variables right here in our Heroku application. So we didn't push yet, so now what we're going to do is push to Heroku. So let's go ahead and stop our server, and let's do git add, and we'll add everything we've done, and we'll say git commit am, and then for the comment, this is basically our finished product, so I'm going to say just version 1.0.0.0 alpha, and we'll say done. Alright, so now we want to push to Heroku, so git push Heroku, and it should be our master branch. By the way, if you ever have any issues pushing, I should have mentioned this a long time ago. If you have any issues, then you want to type in Heroku logs, and that'll show you the last 100 logs and probably show you your problem. Alright, so let's go ahead and check this out. So we're going to go and we're going to say open app, and let's try and log in. Now, before I do this, let's go to our production database, and if we reload, we have no collections, no users. And let's go ahead and authenticate. Okay, so now we're logged in. That should have created a new user. So let's go to production and reload. And there we go. So there's our user. So let's add a story. So I'll just call this, let's say, my first job. And then what I'm going to do is just paste in some text here. I'm going to keep it as public, and I'll save. Okay, so there we go, my first job. If we look in our production database now, we now have a stories collection. So let's go ahead and add another one. We'll say, I don't know, learning a language. Paste that in, save. We'll create another one. Let's make this one private though. So we'll say my worst day, and we'll set this to private and not allow comments. Save. Whoop, I'm going to put some text in here. Save that. And there we go. So let's go to public stories. Okay, and notice that the private one is not shown here. We should be able to edit. I don't know, we'll just add, let's put a 1 here, I guess. Alright, we'll go to my first job, and there's the 1. So we're able to edit. Now let's try delete. I'm just going to add a junk story just to delete. Okay, so we'll go to our dashboard and click delete, and there we go. So CRUD login works, CRUD functionality works. Let's say my stories, it's going to show all of them, even the private stories. Now what I'm going to do is log out, and I'm going to log in as a different user. Okay, so now we're logged in as John. We have no stories yet. Let's create one. And let's call this, I don't know, we'll say rags to riches. Okay, we'll go ahead and paste some text in, save, public stories, and there we go, rags to riches. And notice that the edit icon is only for this story. We can't edit these ones. And if we click on a user, it'll take us to only their stories. So we're in pretty good shape here. The last thing I want to do is test the commenting. So we're logged in as John, so let's go to Brad's post, and we'll just add a comment. We'll say great post and good luck with the new job, and submit, and there's our comment. Okay, we can link to John's comments as well. Alright, so that's going to be it, guys, for this video. In the next one, we're going to finalize this application by adding a real domain to it.